Hello everyone, this is Alex Selesnev, and today we'll talk about one of the most exciting parts of financial planning, which is budgeting. Said no one ever. So are you tired of budgeting? Are you tired of trying to figure out how much you spend each month? Perhaps you have an app or apps, multiple that help you figure out how much you spend on coffee and all of those things. Or perhaps you and your spouse, get together on a monthly basis to figure out how much you should be spending going forward. And perhaps you're even successful at doing that, and there's certainly some value, but you're just getting tired of it. So what's an alternative? And the alternative to that solution is to pay yourself first. Here's how it works. So let's say you earn $5,000 per month. And let's say you've determined that you need to save $1,000 in your 401k account, $500 for your car purchase in a few years, maybe an additional $500 just to go on vacation in the summer. So what you would do, you would set it up on the first of each month, or essentially when you get paid. So all of those savings happen automatically, and you essentially spend the rest. In my example, it would be $3,000. That's it. No more budgeting. You pay yourself first and you spend the rest. And perhaps you're already asking, well, Alex, I understand what you're saying. This seems pretty straightforward, but what if $3,000 in your example is simply not enough for my expenses? Well, the reality of the situation is you'd have to learn to live within your means, which is, by the way, the whole point of budgeting to begin with. Now, you can, of course, always adjust the strategy if needed, but perhaps this is a different, or perhaps even better way for those, again, who are struggling with budgeting on a regular basis. Now, as a side note, regardless of the approach you take, you decide to do it in a traditional way, or perhaps you take the pay yourself first approach, which works quite well for many of our clients, you still need to maintain anywhere between 3 to 6 months usually of your regular expenses in cash reserves, because things happen, as we all know. So that's very important that you have that in place, regardless again of what approach you take to budgeting. I hope you learned something new, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.